What's up, everybody? It's Madman Serpents. How everybody doing today? Hope you had an awesome and terrific day. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you at. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you enjoy what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoy what you see. It's one of our ball pythons right here. Yeah, we breed rats, raise ball pythons. We actually been pairing up. Hopefully we get our first clutch ever. Fingers crossed with that right there. We done had some locks, and we see how it goes from there. And what I want to talk about, because I like to talk and give words of wisdom or motivational words and things like that, because as I talk about it, and I may go back and look at the video and things like that, I gotta reflect on my own words, and they have to apply to me as well and things like that. So I whatever we want to do in life, it's already with us. We just have to find the way and channel that energy into what we want and how we want to use that energy. And for those that know that been with the channel for a while, know that I'm a published author. I had the book published, The Thoughts of a Madman, and with that right there, I didn't go to school for it. I didn't have a class for writing and things like that. I went through an experience in my life to where it brought this feeling, this feeling that I never felt before. And what I did was I just sat down and I just started writing every feeling, every thought that came to my head at that moment. Whatever it was I was feeling, not missing any feeling. I'm talking about as fast as my pen could keep up with my thoughts. That's what got wrote down on the paper. And for some strange odd reason, I just, as I was writing it, I was putting the dates and stuff on there. And so as time passed along, I started letting people read what it was that I was putting down on paper and stuff like that. And as people was reading what I was putting down, it's like, the feedback that I was getting from these thoughts, it was like wow, I never expected, this type of feedback and reaction from, my simple thoughts. And so then, I became, good with expressing myself, through these writings and stuff like that. And it became fun. And sometimes I couldn't, I deal with, I get depressed and stuff like that. I have my mind be all over the place at times and stuff like that. So it's like I say, it's like it comes and it goes, and sometimes I don't even want to sit down and write, because I got to think about certain things, and and it kind of bothers me and things like that. But it was a thought that I put into action, and it was something that I had with me my whole life, but I didn't use it. And so again, it's like you take things that you already have, and you just learn how to channel it into how you want it to go. And that's like when you want something bad enough in life, you're gonna go and get it. You're gonna work hard to go and get it. And that's like I loved reptiles, and I loved snakes since I was a kid. And my wife wasn't really too keen on having reptiles. And she started watching different videos and stuff like that on snakes, and then she wanted to have wanted to start getting into them. So I'm like, when you come with keeping reptiles and stuff like that, you know, the feeding part, you know, they making sure they have water and you know, cleaning up behind them and stuff like that. You know, it's a lot. But then when you start having more and more snakes and things like that, you know, a bill for them could be anywhere from $100 or more a week, depending on what you have. So, you know, you don't want to take away money from your family or from your household and things like that. You know, so what I wound up doing was I wound up going to taking on a second job and things like that. You know, to support, you know, what it is that I like doing, and you know, to make sure that my household was still not needing and want for anything and stuff like that. And you know, it just, again, you want something bad enough, you're gonna make sure you go out there and work hard for it. So again, like, you know, like what I'm saying is, whatever tools that we need in life, we already have them. And you know, I never wrote a poem. I never wrote anything down. I was shy, or I was ashamed to share my thoughts. And again, whatever we need or we want in life, it's already in us. We just gotta figure out how to channel it out. And I took that thought and I became a published author off of that right there. And I still do enjoy writing. And and then my passion for the reptiles and things like that. You know, like, I didn't want to take away from my household, so you know, I had to work extra hard, you know, to get out and get what it was, what we needed. And I took on the second job, and now we doing pretty good with the reptiles and stuff like that. So again, you know, it's hard work. It definitely, you know, it definitely pays off. Know what I mean, you know, and I'm speaking for myself. I'm not gonna wake up and be a millionaire, things like that. So you know, like, it's patience, and you know, it feels good. And you know, some days that I have my days where, you know, like, I may be a little bit more depressed than the day before. But you know what I have to do is get up and keep moving, and don't stay down. And you know, this is how I get through it. And you know, I love that part right there and stuff like that. And you know, sitting here, you know, with the YouTube channel, and going live or making videos and stuff like that, and you know, to see the comments and the feedbacks and stuff like that, you know, it's definitely a big part of it. Know what I mean, you know, and I appreciate that. You know, I definitely enjoy what I'm doing and stuff like that. So you know, if you still watching the video to this point, you know, whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to be, it starts right here. Or some people may say the feeling, the mind, and the heart starts right here. Take that thought, and that thought becomes a feeling. Take that, pen, paper, cell phone, whatever, and you take that feeling, take that thought, and you write it down. And when you write it down, it's an action. You putting it into motion. You're making it that much more realer. And then once you write it down, now you can see what it is. That thought. Now you see it. But you may not put it into action. You may not work on that thought right then and there. So days down, or weeks or months or years or whatever, what you do is, you may just be cleaning up something, and you see that piece of paper or whatever it is that you put down, and you say, dang, I'm gonna go do this right now. And from that right there, you never know what may happen. Never know. So I say this to those that was watching, and it applies to myself. I appreciate everybody. Much respect. Everybody be cool. Madman Serpents, and I'm out of here.